Good morning, afternoon, good evening, whatever time you choose to practice, welcome. My name's Colleen, and I will be guiding you through a 75-minute Bikram yoga class. Moy, my comrade, my fellow yogi, my partner in crime, she's going to give a beautiful demonstration of the dialogue for you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for practicing. Have an amazing class.
Hi guys, I'm Moy. I'm so happy to be here. Let's begin. We're gonna have such a good time.
Stand with your toes, heels together. Interlace all 10 fingers, knuckles touch the chin, thumbs touching the throat. Pranayama breathing. Begin, please. Inhale through the nose, elbows rise. Nice, slow, deep inhale as you lift up, stretch up, full lungs. Exhale, head back. Spine straight, chest lifted, eyes open, elbows squeeze. Inhale, chin down. Stomach in, suck it in nice and tight. Ribs are visible, shoulders relaxed. Exhale. Push the air out of the lungs, elbows up, elbows lifted, elbows touch. Inhale, chin down, stomach in. Relax the shoulders, lengthen your spine. Exhale. Pressing into both feet, glutes, thighs, nice and tight, contracted. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, chin down. Try to take more air into the lungs, full lungs. Exhale. Trace an arc across the ceiling, push the air out of the lungs, elbows touch. Inhale, chin down. Every breath deeper than the last. Lift up, exhale. Try to press into the feet and not rock back and forth. Center of gravity, inhale. So your whole body is static, toes to the crown. Exhale. Only the head and the arms move. Relax the neck, elbows touch. Inhale, just 2 more. Try to relax your face, your neck. Exhale. Empty the lungs completely, chest up, elbows squeeze. Inhale, last one. Stretch your lungs, stretch your body, stretch your spine. Exhale. Let go. Empty the lungs, elbows touch. Arms down, relax the neck and shoulders. Shake it out if you need to. Feels good to breathe after such a break, doesn't it? All right.
Yes.
And then turn to the side, facing the mirror. Let's give them a side view so that you can see good alignment in your breathing. Toes, heels together, interlace the fingers, knuckles touch the chin. Maybe put the other thumb on top, switching the grip. And begin, please. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Lengthen your spine, chest, head, neck, up. Exhale. Pressing into the feet. Try to maintain that center of gravity all the way through. Inhale, chin down. Elbows up, lift up, shoulders relaxed, full lungs. Exhale. Pressing the chest up, stretching the elbows forward. Inhale. And as you lift through the ribs, lengthen the spine, shoulders relaxed. Exhale. Chin up, chest up, head back, look back. Inhale. Just a few more. Try to stretch your lungs. Exhale. Get rid of it. Empty it all the way out so there's nothing left. Inhale. Recharge. Re-energize. Fill your lungs. Fill your lungs. Exhale. Empty it out. Clean out every last nook and cranny. Inhale. Fill it up. Recharge your body. Recharge. Recharge. Exhale. When you cannot exhale anymore, drop the arms, shake it out, relax the neck and shoulders. Good. Facing the front, half moon with hands to feet pose, toes, heels together, touch. Inhale the arms up, palms together, interlace the fingers, lock the elbows, stretch all the way up and bend your body right and left several times. Give yourself a few good stretches. Bikram says 10 to 15 times, right and left, to stretch your body, to warm it up, getting that side to side, finding the alignment, and then stop in the middle. Pressing into the feet, make sure the toes are touching, heels are touching, lock the knees, glutes, thighs nice and tight, belly in. And as you stretch up full lungs, lock the elbows, slowly, gently bend your body to the right side. Absolutely straight line, without bending the elbows, without bending the knees. Continuously press your hips to the left, beyond your flexibility, to create a tremendous stretch all the way down the left side. But lift your right side up, right shoulder forward towards the mirror, a little bit left hip forward towards the mirror, pressing into both feet. Feel the bottoms of your feet, toes connecting with the floor. And then right up through the inside of your legs, all the way up through your spine. Open your spine, a little bit right shoulder forward. Now suck your belly in, press your lower back into the wall behind you. Take a deep breath and stretch your lungs, stretch your lungs, stretch your spine, stretch your spine. Lock the elbows, palms together, arms to the ears. Now think of stretching your fingertips. Fingertips align, palms together, wrists together, come down, chest forward, a little bit, chest up. Hold yourself up and hold as you breathe and stretch, pushing and pulling for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, change. Good. Inhale. Stretch all the way up as you press into the feet, and then bend your body to the left side, absolutely straight line, as you push your hips to the right. Make sure that you're always attentive more to your alignment than you are to your depth. It's so important to get that alignment first and foremost. A little bit left shoulder forward towards the mirror, so the two shoulders are parallel to the mirror. Then right hip forward, and again, two hips parallel to the mirror, like you're pressed between two panes of glass. Pressing into both feet, equally distributing, so it's so easy to lift the toes up, bring the body weight forward or back into the heels or the balls of the feet. It's good to really practice grounding into the feet as you lift and lengthen from there. Realigning little by little throughout the pose, a little bit left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Opening up the armpits, the chest, the whole front side belly. And then as you inhale, lengthen, stretch, stretch, stretch. Try to lock the elbows, palms together, stretch the fingers. Come down and hold for 5. Stretch your body, push and pull, lock the knees for 3. Toes down, 2. Change, good. Inhale, beautiful, lift everything up. So maybe turn and face the mirror, and let's do the side view for your backward bend. Pressing into the feet, stretch all the way up, touch the ceiling, drop your head, relax your neck, let your head hang back. And then reach up, chest up one more time, touch the ceiling. Draw an arc across the ceiling with your fingertips. As you go back, reach back, fall back. So your total spine, backward bending, push your stomach, thighs, hips forward towards the mirror. Lift your chest up, so your total spine, not just your low back. And then reach back, chest forward, hips forward, lift up, stretch back with your arms, reach back with your fingers like you want to fall down backwards. Reaching back, but at the same time, push your hips forward, press your heels down, body weight is in the heels. Now this is tricky. Press your chest up, relax your head down, look back, stretch back, fall back, go back for 5, relax back for 3, chest up 2, change. Come forward carefully, stretch your body down, bend forward, bend the knees if you need to, and once the fingers touch the floor, take the time to bend your knees right and left, wiggle it out, shake it out, try to get that synovial fluid moving. The more you move, shake, wiggle, bounce, get nice, loose, comfortable, easy, and flexible, the easier it is to go from that U-turn of back bend to forward bending. All right, toes, heels together. Bend your knees, press your body to your thighs, reach from behind and cup the heels, stepping on all 5 fingers. Wrap the elbows behind the legs and make sure baby fingers touch side by side, stepping on the hands. Pull on the heels as you lift your hips up towards the ceiling, stretching your body down, stomach to thighs, chest to the knees, and your face touching the legs below the knees. Never separating the body from the legs. Now, not everyone is going to be able to straighten their legs right off the bat like Moy. She's a blessed individual. It doesn't matter. And Moy, I'm just going to have you bend your knees, but keep your body to the legs and pull. Bend your knees a little bit more. I really want people to see that even with bent knees, you can really pull shoulders up, stretch your spine, chest, head, neck, and press your heels down. Lift your elbows up, lift your hips up. And then little by little, Pressing the heels down, pushing the knees back, lifting the hips up, keep pulling with the arms, breathing, stretching your spine, lower, middle, upper spine. So your total spine is stretching, coccyx to the crown. At the same time, locking out the knees if it's available to you. Those of you who have it, contracting the thighs, lock the knees, press the heels down, lift the hips up. So from coccyx to the heels, one straight line, a little bit body weight back in the heels, Moy. Beautiful. And now press your body to the legs. Squeeze your body to the legs. Wrap the elbows behind and lengthen your crown down, stretching your neck, your spine. Hold here for 5. Lock the knees for 3, 2, and change. Come up slow. Arms with the ears, stretching all the way back up. Arms down. And just allow yourself to stand and see all the way, body weight back in the heels, so that your spine is neutral. Body weight back in the heels. Yeah. Most of us don't even realize when we're shifting back and forth. That was amazing, Moy. Thank you. Let's do second set. Turning face to front. Toes, heels together. Inhale the arms up, palms together. Interlace the fingers. Lock the elbows. Stretch all the way up, full lungs. Bend your body right side. Absolutely straight line as you push your hips to the left. Create a tremendous stretch all the way down the left side of your body. Lift your right side up. Right shoulder forward, left hip forward. Finding that alignment. Press between 2 panes of glass. Lower belly, lower back, upper back. So your head and your hips pressing against the wall behind you. And then focus on your stretch. Inhale, lengthen, stretch, exhale, push, come down, relocking the knees, pressing into the feet. Now open it up, a little bit right shoulder forward, chest forward, stretch your fingers, stretch your wrists, come down, push your hips and pull for 5, stretch for 3, 2, change. Inhale, lift and stretch up, pressing the feet down, lock the elbows and knees, and then bend your body to the left side, absolutely straight line. So again, I will stress for those of you who can't necessarily bend in half, like Moy, which is amazing, you don't always have to go super deep to get so much out of the pose. So just for the sake of instruction right now, Moy, even come up perfect, just right there, and then show what it means to stretch, 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 create more length, press into the feet, and little by little, as you gently press your hips to the left, the body starts to come down. Just keep stretching, stretching, stretching. Lengthening more than bending. Little by little, as you push the hips, the body comes down. Just keep realigning. Come down, taking it to your max, and holding in the last few moments, creating that muscle memory with a straight stretching spine for another 5, pressing into the feet for 3, lengthen 2, and change. Excellent. Turning face to the side for a backward bend, toes, heels together, stretch all the way up, drop the head, relax the neck, look back, reach up one more time and draw an arc across the ceiling. As you go back, reach back, fall back so your total spine is backward bending. And again, it doesn't matter how deep you go, focus on lengthening your whole spine. So you gotta lift your chest up, push your hips forward, and stretch your arms out of the body. So they're not bending, elbows are not bending. You're really stretching with the arms, creating length in your whole body. As you push your hips and reach the arms back, you create that equal and opposite, reaching forward, pushing, go back, fall back, drop your head back, relax back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Bend forward carefully. When the fingers touch the floor, and always, if you need to, bend your knees. But once you're down there, take the time, wiggle, bounce, shake, a little quicker, second set. You're already a little more warmed up. It's the beauty of Bikram yoga. It sequentially works everything you need, getting you ready for what's coming and relieving you from what you're following. All right, let's do it again. Second set, toes, heels touch, bend the knees, press your body to the thighs, reach from behind, get a good grip. Don't lose the grip. Start to finish, pull on the heels, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, stretch your body down, lower spine towards the floor, stomach to thighs, chest to knees, face on the legs below the knees. Roll forward as you pull, elbows up, hips up, heels down. Feel that equal stretch all the way down the backside of your legs, all the way down your spine, lower, middle, upper spine, shoulders up. Wrap the arms behind the legs. Pulling is the object of the stretch. So feel each and every vertebra, lower, middle, upper spine. Breathe into that stretch. Try to lock the knees if it's available. For those of you who can, you must. Last 5, but wherever you are, honor your practice. For 3, hold it. 2, and change. Come up slow. Arms of the ears all the way, stretching up, arms down. And again, mountain pose in between, finding your center of gravity, but also relaxing with a long spine. Awkward pose, facing the front. We'll do first set, toes, heels together. Step to your right, feet exactly parallel, and you can always measure by bending forward with 2 fists. Go ahead and show anybody who might be a beginner. Try to keep hips, heels in one line parallel. Stretching the arms, fingers forward, feet are straight, arms are stretching, spine is straight to begin with. Take a deep breath and sit down right away, maximum chair position. Come all the way down until your hips are touching the chair. Thighs parallel to the floor, feet flat. Start to finish, toes, heels exactly parallel, never shifting, toes out, heels out, keeping that alignment. Sit all the way down, all the way back to the back of the chair, hips down, and then lift your upper body up, chest up, arching the upper body back. Stretch your arms, fingers forward like you're going to touch the front mirror. Fingertips at shoulder level, never dropping below. Now sit down a little bit more, but bring your upper body back. Try to bring your belly off your thighs, upper body back, shoulders down and back, chest forward, lean back. Go back, try to fall down backwards, hold it here and lift your chest up one more time for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Arms stay there. Come all the way onto the tippy toes. Stretch your spine, chest, head, neck, all the way up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath and sit down on top of the toes. Come down halfway if it's available, but you can always go less depth to work more on alignment and getting those heels up over the toes. Very important that the heels up, high on the tippy toes, upper body back, spine straight. So eventually it looks like you're holding a box from the side. If you're able to sit all the way down, thighs parallel, but keep working on lifting the heels up, and pressing your upper body into the wall behind you. So lower back, hips, and head all touching the wall behind you. Arms are stretching, face is relaxed. Last few seconds, come higher onto the toes, heels up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Come back up. Heels down, arms stay there, spine straight. Second part, or third part, come up just a little bit on your toes. Squeeze your knees and thighs together, and with a straight spine, slowly lower down, sliding your back down the imaginary wall, upper body back, upper body back. The minute you start to bend forward, you need to stop there, don't go any lower. Press your upper body against the wall behind you and work on that alignment. Lower, middle, upper spine touching the wall behind you. Pressing into the toes, squeezing the inner thighs, bring your upper body back, lift your chest up, ribs up off the hips, spine stretching, arms stretching, all of your arms are stretching, chest lifting, upper body back. Last few seconds, bring your upper body back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Come up, arms down, feet together. And relax. Second set, now you turn and face the mirror so that they can see you from the side. Stepping to the right, toes, heels exactly parallel, feet straight. Stretch the arms, fingers forward, spine straight. Take a deep breath and sit down right away, all the way down, maximum chair position. Thighs parallel to the floor. Sit all the way down so your hips are in the chair. Stretch your arms forward, but lift your chest up, arching the upper body back. So it's a backward bend in the spine. Sit all the way down, hips down. Make sure the knees, heels, everything parallel, shoulders over the hips. Sit down, upper body back, lean back, go back like you're trying to fall down backwards, stretching the arms forward. Sit down a little bit more for 5, chest up, belly in for 3, 2, and change. Come back up. Come all the way up onto the tippy toes, heels up, chest up, spine stretching, heels up, and with a straight spine, slowly lower down on top of the toes. Keep lifting the heels up, higher on the toes, heels up, upper body back, higher on the toes, heels up. Maybe you can come down, thighs parallel, maybe not quite that low. But again, even though she's not parallel with the thighs, she's working on bringing those heels up over the toes. Her spine is straight. This is so much more important than coming down lower and bending forward. So lifting the chest up, press your upper back against the wall, come higher on the toes. Last few seconds, working those beautiful legs, feet, upper body, arms for 5, breathe for 3, heels up 2, and change. So good. Arms stay there. Come down and then come back up just a little bit on the toes. Squeeze your knees and thighs nice and tight and slowly lower down like you're sliding your back down an imaginary wall. All the way down as slow as you can using your inner thighs for control. Squeeze the inner thighs. Come down as low as you can, keeping the spine straight, upper body back. If you have good knees and you want to bounce, this is the time to bounce a few times. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Freeze. And before you come back up, upper body back, all the way back. Slowly push back up, squeezing the thighs like you're sliding your back up the wall. Arms down, feet together, and let it go with the exhale. It's a lot of work, that pose. It's designed to warm us up. Beautiful. Face the front. Let's do eagle. First set, toes, heels together. Inhale the arms up, palms touch. Swing your right arm under the left. Cross under the elbows again at the wrist. And bring the hands in prayer position. Pull the elbows down, bring your upper body back, sit down and bounce if you need to. Try to get all the way down in the chair. Right leg lifts up and over. Cross, twist, and squeeze the legs like ropes, sitting all the way down into the imaginary chair. And the lower you sit, the easier it is to twist the legs. And if you cannot wrap the leg all the way around, don't worry. Just cross your legs, point your toes towards the floor, and squeeze your legs together. Sit down in the chair, upper body back, chest up, moving the knees a little bit to the right to line up the hips, the shoulders, the wrists, the elbows, the knees, the ankles in the center line. Sit down all the way down, just like first part awkward. Bring your upper body back, and now pull your elbows down. Try to get the fingers below the nose in the front mirror, upper body back, and hold for 5. Palms together, chest up for 3, 2, and change. Inhale the arms up, big stretch. Left arm swings deep under the right. Pull the elbows down nice and tight, upper body back. Sit down in the chair, sit low. Left leg lifts up and over. Cross, twist, and squeeze the legs like ropes. Sitting all the way down into the imaginary chair. The lower you sit, the more you're going to get that twist, the more compression you're going to get, which is a big part of this pose. Working the alignment to the best of your ability. Try to line up the wrists, elbows, the knees, and the ankles in the center of your body. But really what you're working to do is lining up the hips and the shoulders parallel to the mirror. And sometimes you can feel pulling that left hip back, feeling how that brings your hips back into alignment. Squeeze the inner thighs together, sit down a little bit more, and lift your chest up, upper body back. Try to be the shortest person in the room, but have the longest, most lengthened, open spine, and then pull the elbows down. Try to get that front side compression. Pull down, sit down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Inhale the arms up, big stretch. Second set, right arm swings deep under the left. Pull the elbows down, sit down, bounce if you need to. Right leg up and over. Cross, twist, and squeeze the legs like ropes. And second set is quicker, so don't think about it too much. You can really work against yourself in yoga by overcomplicating. Sometimes just getting in the pose and then working to bring that alignment, working to fine tune, that all happens once you're in the pose. Sit all the way down, upper body back, chest up, palms together. In these last 5 moments, try to pull down, sit down, chest up for 3, 2, and change. Inhale the arms up, big stretch. Left arm swings under the right. Pull the elbows down. Sit down low. Bounce if you need to. Left leg lifts up and over. Cross, twist, and squeeze. And just get right in. Don't worry about it. Once you're in the pose, in the form of the pose, the basic form, the basic outline, the depth comes from there. Sitting down, chest up, upper body back, knees left, upper body right, finding the alignment, and working the breath. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sit down, squeeze. Finding that maximum compression. Compressing, compressing. Pressing the palms, wrists together, pull down. Lift your chest up, lengthen your spine. Sit down and squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Inhale the arms up, arms down. And take that moment. It's such a good one. Nice work. Have a sip of water if you need it. You've first certainly earned a water break.
Yay!
I know, it feels great to be in the room again.
So good. So good. Thank you.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
All right, let's do it. Everybody's favorite pose, standing forehead to knee. So I'm gonna have you face the side so that they can see from the side. I feel like it's very, yes, perfect. And we'll do, shift your body weight into your left leg and lock the knee. Bring your right thigh up, parallel, right thigh parallel. So drop your thigh down. I want to make sure everybody gets the visual of this. For those of you who stay here in the pose, you want to make sure your thigh is parallel, your heel directly under the knee, flexing your toes towards your face, and your spine is straight. Now, if you can bend forward to grab the foot with all 10 fingers interlaced up to the webbing, so thumbs included in the grip, that's great. But if at this point your knee bends, go back, try to lock the knee while you're holding the foot. While you're holding the foot, try to stabilize and lock the knee and see if you can go on. It's always good to give yourself a little time in every step of the pose to see if you're solid, with the locked knee, solid, concrete, hip over the ankle. And then if you have the grip and your left knee is locked, inhale, right leg lifts up. Heel forward towards the mirror until the leg is parallel, no higher, no lower. Take a deep breath and press your right heel forward towards the mirror, flexing your toes back from the ankle towards the face, and pull with your arms. Lift your chest up so you feel that little bit of resistance, stretching your spine, stretching the back side of both legs. Make sure both thighs are contracted, nice and tight. And we're just gonna hold it here, first set, first side, so everyone can see that parallel leg, heel to the hip, stretching, toes flexing. Lift your chest up, lock the knee, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Come out one step at a time, backing out the same way you went in. It's all practice. Beautiful. Shifting your body weight into the right leg, lock the knee, left thigh up, parallel to the floor, and take the time to make sure that you're balancing on all 4 corners of that right foot, so you're not hyperextending by bringing the body weight back in the heel, and you're not shifting forward so that your body weight is over the toe. And again, it comes back to the very first set of Padastasana and breathing. If you have the alignment and you're ready, round forward, get a grip with all 10 fingers interlaced up to the webbing, thumbs included, pressing your right foot into the floor. Press your left foot into the hands and lift your chest up. Bring the body weight a little bit forward more. Bring your left heel forward. I want them to see the perfect alignment, pressing the foot into the hands, pulling up. And if you're solid here, inhale, left leg lifts up. Heel stretches forward towards the mirror until the leg is exactly parallel, no higher, no lower. And now you'll see her body weight pushed back. Now she's got to push the body weight forward by heel forward. Lift your heel up just a smidge and feel that push-pull with the foot and the hands. Pressing your right foot down, pulling your right thigh up, contracting both thighs. And if both legs are locked, bending the elbows down. Eventually the elbows come below the calf muscle. And then squeezing the elbows into the calf muscle. If both legs are locked, body weight forward, shift it forward. Then you can round your spine and bring the forehead to the knee, chin to the chest. Whoops. And it's okay, we'll do it second set because we're almost out of time anyway. If you fall out, try to at least jump back in with a locked knee in the grip for the last 5. This is really good. Body weight forward for 3, 2, and change. Good. Come back out, same way you went in. And again, if you fall out, just move on.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's exactly the lesson everybody needs in their yoga. Second set, it's half the time but twice the fun. Shifting your body weight into the left leg, bring your right thigh up, round forward, and get a grip with all 10 fingers interlaced. And now we begin, 30 seconds. If your left leg is locked, inhale, right leg lifts up, heel forward, toes back until both legs are locked. Right thigh is parallel. Bending the elbows down, elbows come below the calf muscle, squeezing into the calf muscle again. Heel forward, lock both knees. Then you're ready, chin to the chest, shifting your gaze, round your spine and bring the exactly forward to the knee. Keep pressing the heel forward, keep pressing the elbows in, suck your belly in, forehead to the knee, rounding the spine. And then lock the knee and hold for 5, lock the knee for 3, 2, change. Exit the same way you went in, one step at a time. Absolutely beautiful. Do the back bend if you need it. Not everyone needs it, but it's nice to have it. And let's do the other side. Shift your body weight into the right leg, lock the knee, left thigh up, round forward. Get a grip with all 10 fingers interlaced up to the webbing. 30 seconds. If your right leg is locked, inhale, left leg lifts up, heel forward towards the mirror till the leg is parallel, no higher, no lower. And again, take that second to shift the body weight forward, be solid with both legs before bending the elbows down. It's systematic. Once the elbows come below the calf muscle, squeezing into the calf muscle, making sure both legs are locked before chin to the chest, forward to the knee. And wherever you need to stop at any given time, do so. Always listen to your body. If you can bring the forward to the knee for the last 5 seconds, it's nice to take that chance and give it a shot. But if not, just try to stay on one leg locked for the last 3, 2, and change. Come out one step at a time. Good. Do a little back bend. Nice work. Have a sip of water if you need it. Sorry, we had that little interruption. It makes it challenging to focus. All right. Bow pulling pose. So we're going to do bow pulling pose facing one side and then the other. So we'll start by shifting the weight into the left leg. Lock the knee, bring your right hand out, palm face up, reach back and grab the right foot from the inside at the ankle. Stretch your left arm up towards the ceiling, all 5 fingers together. Take a deep breath and begin to kick and stretch, focusing, concentrating, 1 point forward. As you charge your body forward, the kick and the stretch are equal, simultaneous, 50-50. And there's so many different ways to move into your backward bend of your spine. You can either bring the body down right away and then kick and stretch from there, or you can kick up, and let the kick drive the body forward, eventually bringing the body parallel to the floor. Make sure that your left leg is locked solid, contracting the thigh, and again, that center of gravity, all the way down your inner thigh, pressing into all 4 corners of your left foot. Once you press into your left foot, you can kick up more from there, focusing on that kick of the right foot, right hand, stretching your left arm out of the body, all 5 fingers together stretching, dropping the body down, working a little bit deeper, creating that muscle memory, kick and stretch, body down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Come back up. Nice work. Shift your body weight into the right leg. Lock the knee. Bring your left hand out, palm face up. Reach back and reach up. Stretch your right arm up. And again, think of one straight line from your fingers to your right heel. Take a deep breath. And as you begin to kick, let the kick intuitively guide the pose. As you feel that resistance, as you kick back your left shoulder, try to release your left shoulder back. Let it go back with the kick. At the same time, keep stretching your right arm out of the body. So you're lifting your chest and rib cage up, even as the kick drives the body down. Little by little, dropping the body down, belly down, so the abdomen will be parallel to the floor, but focusing always on coming back to the kick. The kick and the stretch is where the balance lies. Kicking back, stretching your right arm out of the body, 50-50. Eventually, bringing the upper body down, all the way down, parallel to the floor. But even once you come down, you have to kick back more. Kick back harder, pulling that left shoulder back to open up the chest and the rib cage, stretching your right arm shoulder forward, so eventually 2 shoulders in one line. Body down and kick up for the last 5. Body down and kick up for 3, stretch, 2, change. Good. Come back up. Nice work. And always try to let it go immediately after. Let it go with the exhale, whatever you have to do. Never hang on to it. Start fresh. Second set. Shift your body weight to the left leg. Right hand out, palm face up, and relax. Stretch your left arm up towards the ceiling. It's amazing, so enjoy it a little bit. Take a deep breath and begin to kick and stretch. You've got 30 seconds. I'm going to let you move into it, but do try to bring that body down before you're halfway through. Just because getting the body down is so important for the heart benefits of the pose. Once your abdomen is down parallel, then you're really getting into the heart work. Last 5 seconds, try to Give yourself a little extra muscle memory. We're almost there. Working a little bit deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Good. Woo! Nice saves. I know.
Sorry.
The last 5 seconds, they're either the kiss of death or they're a magical
We can do
potion.
the third one.
All right. So let that one go. Shift your body weight to the right leg, left hand out, palm face up, reach back, grab the foot, stretch your right arm up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath, open yourself up, and then begin to kick. And just remember to open your front side body. The kick and the stretch, the kick and the stretch, the kick and the stretch. They're guiding you, they're aiding you, but you're opening the front side of your body, creating a backward bend in your spine, kicking, stretching, opening up your chest and your rib cage, dropping the body down, belly down, getting those heart benefits, head, heart, body down. Now find your last 5 as you kick and stretch. Point your toes for 3, 2, change. So nice, so nice, so nice. Balancing sick. Come to the back of your mat, and we'll just do this one facing this way. Toes, heels together. Inhale the arms up, palms together, interlace the fingers, lock the elbows, stretch up. One straight line, step forward on the right leg. Lock both knees, and right here, show them the stretch from your fingertips to your toes. Bring your arms a little forward, arms with the ears. So there's one straight line stretching, and then just lift your leg up, drop the body down, come down, so your whole body, arms, chest, leg, everything is parallel. Body down a little bit more. Now stretch your leg back, lock your knee, point your toes. Turn your inner thigh up towards the ceiling so the foot is flat against the ceiling. Beautiful. Stretching the arms forward, a little bit more like someone's pulling you apart. Body weight forward on that right leg for 5. Body weight forward for 3, 2, change. So good. Arms back, chest up, stretch up. Stay with the breath. Step forward on your left leg. Lock both knees. Point your toes. Find your line here, and then leg up, body down. Come down. As you lift the leg up, keep stretching forward and back. All the way down. All the way down, so the arms, body, chest, leg, everything is parallel to the floor. And then right away, reach forward like you want to touch the mirror, bringing that body weight forward on your left leg. It makes it more challenging. Feel your inner thighs, recover, you got this. Lock your knees, stretch your leg like someone pulling you apart. We're almost there, last 5. Lock your knees, straighten your legs for 3, straighten your leg for 2, change, good. Arms down. And always make sure that you're breathing in and out through the nose throughout the whole class. Always with the breath. Second set. Inhale the arms up, palms together. Lock the elbows, stretch straight up. Step forward, right leg. Lock both knees, point your toes, and go leg up, body down. This one's only 10 seconds, so bring the body down, lock the knee, and now stretch for 10 seconds, stretching forward and back, equal and opposite, like a natural human tug of war. And now drop your left hip down just a little bit, squeeze your inner thighs, find that stretch for the last 3, stretch 2, change, good. Arms back, stretch up, step forward, left leg, stay with the breath, find that rhythm of breath, lock both knees and go leg up, body down, come down, so your whole body, arms, chest, leg, everything stretching, and for 10 seconds, body down, a little bit more, body down. It's very difficult to have this kind of alignment. Most of us never even get here, and we've been practicing for years. So just think about, no matter what, try to keep that straight line, arms to the feet for 3, stretch 2, and change. Come back up. Arms down. Every few seconds that you put in is so valuable in the big scheme of your whole life practice. So never throw it away. Good job. Let's face the front. Come to the left side of your mat for a first set of separate leg stretching. So come to the side, toes, heels together. Inhale the arms up, palms touch, step to the right, arms down parallel. And stretch your arms apart to open the chest, toes in a little bit. Press your feet into the floor, lift your chest up, and stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Look forward, chin forward, chest forward, so you get the maximum length in your spine all the way down. And then reach around, grab your heels from the outside, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand, get a good grip. Stepping on the fingers of each hand. If you can't grab the heels, and a lot of us can't grab the heels yet, grab the sides of the feet. but try to get a grip if possible. There are so many different ways to modify, so don't worry, we'll go over a few of those. But right now, I just want to give a brief overview of how you're really meant to work the pull and the stretch. So right now, bring your body weight back just a little bit more. Yeah. You want your hips over the heels in one straight line, eventually knees locked, back of the legs are stretching. So even if you don't straighten your legs, you're still going to get a beautiful stretch in the back side of the legs. But that's the goal, is to eventually press the heels into the floor, lift the hips up, and feel the whole back side of the legs stretching. If you have the grip, pulling works deeper into that stretch, rolling forward little by little, pulling with the elbows, stretching your spine, chest, head, neck, so your whole spine is stretching. Each and every vertebra, elbows up towards the ceiling, elbows towards the shins. So even lengthening your neck a little bit more, stretching your head away from the shoulders, maybe even touching the forehead to the floor. Make sure you're breathing. Hold it at your max for the last 5. Contract the thighs, lock the knees, press the feet into the floor, and slowly come back up. Arms stretching all the way up, arms touch, feet together, arms down, stand tall. Thank you. Turn and face the side for this one. Come to the left of your mat here. I want you all to see the side view. Arms up, palms touch, step to the right, arms down parallel. And you can always adjust your stance according to your flexibility. A bigger step will give you more flexibility. A smaller step is going to be more challenging. Drop your body down with a straight spine. So really show them the length in your spine all the way down, all the way down. And now for those of you who maybe can't grab your heels, walk your hands out in front of you, walk your hands out in front of you. And see if you can bring your body weight forward, press your heels into the floor, and stretch your legs. So those of you, you can either bend your elbows and press into the floor, reaching your chest forward, stretching your spine, or you can walk your hands way out in front of you. But try to think about what you're doing, stretching the back side of the legs and the spine, chest, head, neck, each and every vertebra of your spine in a straight line. Now, I want Moy to show you what it looks like in the full extent. So those of you who can grab your heels or the sides of your feet, eventually someday you're working to stretch your body down directly between the legs, touching the forehead to the floor, hips over the heels, spine straight, head, neck, everything aligned, pulling. So if your forehead is touching, those of you super flexible, always take a little bit smaller step so you always have somewhere to reach for. In those last few seconds, wherever you are in your posture, try to get your maximum length, opening, stretching for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Coming up slowly, arms out, arms up, feet together, arms down. And again, taking that moment to just feel the spine align, shoulders relaxed, take a breath. Great work. Let's do triangles. So face the front, come to the left of your mat, toes, heels together. Do you need a drink?
No, good, thank you.
Good. Don't want to starve our beautiful demonstrationists. You're making me jealous, Joy. Moy,
I know, I'm so happy.
She's sweating.
So good.
All right, toes, heels together. Inhale the arms up, palms touch. Step to the right, arms down parallel. Stretch your arms apart, turn your right foot out. Bend your right knee and take a few moments to bounce and bounce and bounce. Try to get the alignment right from the beginning. You can always readjust, but your left leg should be locked, left foot pressing into the floor. Right thigh parallel, knee over the ankle, spine in the center. Inhale and move both arms at the same time. So your right elbow's directly in front of the right knee, not below it, not above it. And as you look up towards the ceiling, stretch up towards the ceiling so your two arm shoulders stretching apart in opposite directions. Bend your right knee, sit down a little bit more. Press your right foot into the floor, but lock your left leg and press the edge of your left foot down. Edge of the left foot down, push your hips forward, lift your upper body up, chest up, twisting the upper body back to open up the chest, the ribs, getting that spinal twist. Stretch your right arm shoulder down. Face your palm a little more front towards the mirror. Yeah, like that. Now stretch your fingers towards right between your big and second toe and lift your chest up. Press your left foot down a little bit more. You're starting to sink just a little bit, so maybe bring your step a little bit closer. You never want to dip too low. You always want to maintain that parallel. Last 5 seconds, twist the upper body back and stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Come back up. Beautiful. Right foot turns in, left foot turns out. Bend the left knee, sit down and bounce a few times. Bounce and bounce and bounce. And you can always readjust when you're in the pose. It's important not to lose that good alignment. Inhale, move both arms at the same time. Left elbow in front of the left knee. These are all guideposts to help you find your pose so that you can get the maximum benefit. But not everyone's going to look the same. The idea is to try your best the right way to the best of your ability according to the dialogue. Sit all the way down so your left thigh is parallel. Left knee over the ankle. So take a little bit smaller step, Moy. And then bend your knee a little bit more. There you go. And press your right heel down the edge of the right foot. Now, lift up against the press the feet down. You see that extension she just created in her whole front side body. Left shoulder down, right shoulder up. Eventually, like the two hands are like hands on a clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Stretching apart, opposite directions. Don't forget that right heel. Keep pressing it down. Last 5 seconds. Twist the upper body back. Push your hips forward and hold for 5. Stretch for 3, 2, and change. Come back up. Same way you went in. Whenever possible, that's the idea. Of course, we don't always execute everything as smoothly as we'd like. None of us. But that's not the point. It's yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Second set. Toes, heels together. Inhale the arms up, palms touch. Step to the right, arms down, parallel stretching. Turn your right foot out. Bend the right knee. Sit down and bounce a few times. Now, inhale, move both arms at the same time, right elbow in front of the knee, left arm stretching up. And for 30 seconds, your body has been here once. Second set, go right into your maximum, where you can hold it and breathe. And then little by little, breath by breath, working that depth, finding those fine-tune adjustments. How much can you contract that left thigh? Pressing the edge of the left foot down. Pressing the right heel down. Feel that knee over the ankle. Feel the underside of both legs supported but stretching. Feel your inner thighs. Push your hips forward. Lift your chest up. Twist your upper body back. Hold for 5. Stretch your wrists and elbows for 3, 2, change. Come back up. Arms up, feet together, arms down. Oh no, other side. Left foot up. See? Bend your left knee, sit down and bounce a few times. You got me in a trance, Moy. Inhale, move both arms at the same time. Left elbow in front of the knee. And again, sometimes you have to realign and readjust. And it's never a big deal. Just go about your business of realigning and then go right into your pose. Time is so precious. Stretching the two arms, shoulders apart in opposite directions. Left shoulder down, right arm lifts up, stretches up. Bend your left knee, but press your right heel down. Feel your two thighs. Feel your undersides of your thighs. Feel your hips forward, upper body twist back. And now stretch the arms, wrists, fingers for 5, 4, 3. So beautiful. 2, and change. Come back up. Arms up, feet together, arms down. Great. All right. Separate leg stretching of forehead to knee. Toes, heels together, arms up, palms together, thumbs crossed. Step to the right. Turn and twist 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Left hip forward. Try to get the hips parallel. Stretch up. Tuck your chin. Round your spine. And you go down. Chin to the chest, forward to the knee. Throat choke. Spine rounded. All the way down. And then bend your knee as much as you need to get the forehead on the knee. And you'll see here, it's her nose that's on the knee. So it's the forehead that we're looking for. And you can make adjustments however you need to. Whether it's bending the knee more. Sometimes we don't have the full extension in our spine. You see how she just rounded her spine up towards the ceiling. And that brings her forehead higher. But you can bend your knee more and get the forehead on the knee. Yeah. And then stretch the arms out in front of you. If you need to keep the hands separated for balance, that's fine. Try to bring your awareness back into the hips, left hip forward and down, right hip up towards the ceiling. So you really got to bend your right knee more and bring your right hip up towards the ceiling and left hip forward and down. Good. And now focus more on the back leg stretching Front leg can bend, but you really want to round your spine to get the forehead higher, stretching the arms out in front of you, hands, palms back in prayer. Lock the knee and elbows and slowly come up, same way you went in. Arms with the ears, palms together, all the way up, stretch up, pivot center, pivot left. So good. Twist, twist, twist your right hip forward. And you can always realign your hips, your knees, whatever you need to fix. Try to get that alignment from the beginning. Stretch up, tuck the chin, round the spine, and you go down. The way you set up your pose, the way you move into your pose, it's all helping you in the long run. Bend your left knee to get the forehead on the knee. And the other thing is, we give you enough time in the poses so you can get in and then work deeper. Just get in, be in the pose, in the loose format, and then you can work deeper to find those perfections. Left hip up, right hip forward and down, stretching the arms, walking the hands, palms out in front of you. So the arms are stretching like balancing stick, but the spine is rounded like rabbit. So it's really your back and your core that you're working to use. Your legs are there to help support and keep the alignment as you press your legs down. Feel your inner thighs working to hold those hips in alignment. But then round your spine, suck your belly in, and see if you can bring the forehead higher with your back strength. Stretching the arms out, hands, palms back in prayer. Lock the elbows, lock the knee, press the forehead into the knee, a little bit higher, forehead to the knee for 5, arms with the ears, palms together for 3, and slowly come back up, facing the left, all the way up, palms together, pivot center, arms down, feet together. And whenever you get the chance to stand tall, think about lengthening your spine, chest, head, neck, relaxing your shoulders. Such an invigorating experience for your spine to do these poses. Let's do it again. Second set. Inhale the arms up, palms together. Put the other thumb on top. Step to the right. Turn and twist. 1, 2, 3. And then stretch up, chin to the chest, and you go down. Forehead to the knee, spine rounded. Remember, second set, just go right in. Don't worry about all the details until you're in it. Once you're in it, and that means be mindful moving into a pose, but be aware if you're just milking the clock. So being mindful, but moving with swiftness, awareness. And then once you're in the pose, fine-tuning. Rounding your spine, working the forehead higher, locking the elbows, stretching the arms, pressing into the feet, maybe locking the knee, holding at your max for that last 5 seconds. Create some muscle memory for 3, 2, and change. Slowly come back up, arms with the ears, all the way up. Pivot, pivot, twist, twist, twist. Right hip forward, hips in line. Stretch up, chin to the chest, and you go down. One swift, mindful movement, chin to the chest, forward to the knee, bend the knee, forward to the knee. So if you do not get your forward on the knee, it doesn't matter. You haven't really gotten what's the point of the pose. Now, if you're physically incapable of touching the forward to the knee, that's one thing. But the effort, the intention is to get the chin to the chest, throat choked, bend your knee more, and bring the forehead on the knee. Bend your knee, more, more, more. Forehead on the knee. That is forehead on the knee. So even if it means you sacrifice the length of that left leg today and don't lock the left leg, it's okay. Right leg is locked. Get the forehead on the knee and focus on rounding your spine, bringing the hands, palms back together in prayer, and hold in your max for 5, belly in, spine round. Lock the elbows for 3, 2, and change. Come up slow, arms with the ears, lengthen, stretch, chin comes up last, pivot center, arms down, and feet together. So invigorating. Beautiful. If you need a drink of water before we do tree and toe stand, I'm going to have a little sip myself. And then coming back to the center, facing forward, toes, heels together, shift your body weight to the left leg. Pick up your right foot from underneath with the help of your left hand, gently dropping the left knee down and back to bring the 2 hips parallel, knees eventually in one line. But again, everything is just a guideline. So just try your best to find the alignment, 2 hips, shoulders square to the mirror, and focus on that left leg locked, finding your center of gravity, balancing. I love when Marlon says, as if you were balancing on 2 legs and not just one. So bringing it into the center, feeling how the inside of your foot connects with the floor, And then all the way up through the inside of your thigh, spine, chest, head, neck. Right hand, eventually left hand in prayer. And you can hold the foot if you need to. But once the hands are in prayer, realign. Bring the hips forward, press the heel down, lift the chest up, lock the knee, stretch your spine, chest, head, neck. And always breathe. And change. Right leg down. Shift your body weight into the right leg. Pick up your left foot from underneath, gently dropping the left knee down and back to open the hips and pelvis. Finding that alignment to the best of your ability. 2 hips parallel, 2 shoulders parallel, spine straight. First the left hand, then the right hand in prayer. And again, every pose, wherever you stay in that pose, there's work that can be done. So don't ever feel like you're not getting as much if you don't do a full extension of a pose. There's so much work in every step along the way. It's a process, it's a journey. Finding that balance, practicing locking the knee and working on that stability of balancing just on one leg with a straight spine, aligned, breathing comfortably. So a lot of us hold our breaths when we're focusing. So the practice of just breathing while you're focused and concentrating and working really hard, but also relaxing and allowing your body to be receptive. For another 5 seconds, see if you can expand and change. Left leg down. Now have you turn to face the side so they can see the toe stand from the side, also tree. Shift your weight to the left leg, pick up the right foot, and finding the tree relatively quickly, second set. Once you have your solid tree, shift your gaze forward on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Bend forward, reach the hands out in front of you, and when the fingers touch the floor, bend the knee, lift the heel, sit the hips onto the heel. Keep your focus 1 point on the floor in front of you. Never move, never even blink your eyes. Before anything else, find your alignment here so you're balancing with your spine straight, knees aligned, good balance. And then when you're solid here, spine, chest, head, neck, first the left hand in prayer, then the right hand in prayer. Always maintain that point of focus, 1 point on the floor. Once both hands are in prayer, shifting the gaze forward, see yourself, maybe even pressing into the toes, lifting the heel, coming all the way up. But wherever you are, remember the key to your balance in any pose is that 1 point of focus, coming back out the same way you went in, and then exiting from tree. Right foot down, 2 heels, 2 toes in one line, arms by your side. Good. Shift your body weight into the right leg. Pick up your left foot from underneath, gently dropping the left knee down and back. Finding your focus, 1 point on the floor in front of you, bend forward, and when the fingers touch the floor, bend the knee, lift the heel, sit the hips onto the heel. And again, it's all a good guideline. It helps you maintain a structure. Sometimes you have to go off script a little, walking the hands around on either side of you for balance. But your focus is so important, giving yourself 100% focus, concentration, 1 point without moving your eyes. First the left hand, then the right hand in prayer, pressing into the toes, lifting the heels, stretching your spine, chest, head, neck, up towards the ceiling, balancing, concentrating. You still have 10 seconds left, so wherever you are, and don't let it shake you. 5 seconds is a lifetime in yoga. Beautiful change, coming back out the same way you went in. It's one thing I've definitely learned. A few seconds can pack a lot of punch. Good work. Acknowledge yourselves. Have a sip of water. Turn around, lie down, and relax for Savasana. It's important to remember that Savasana is a pose as well. It's It's easy to forget. We think of it as just a filler, but it's actually a very potent part of the whole series. So the quicker you get in, totally relax, completely relax, find that stillness, find that breath, the more efficiently your body is able to reap the benefits of the hard work that you put into the pose. And the equal and opposite, the working very hard and then the total stillness, relaxation, those two make each other more powerful. Let's begin the floor series. Toes, heels together. Bring your right knee up, get a nice tight 10-finger interlace grip, couple inches below the knee, and as you pull your knee down towards the shoulder, freeze at your maximum compression. Elbows in, shoulders down, look down the center line of your body, and lengthen your right side sits bones a little bit towards the back wall. Squeeze the arms in, touching with the body, shoulders down away from the ears. It's important to make sure the alignment is there. Looking gently down the center line of the body so the back of the neck is long, but do keep the back of the head on the floor. It's just a lengthening of the back side of your neck. Eventually, your whole spine flat to the floor. And as you pull down, go for that maximum compression. Hold for 5. Squeeze for 3, 2, change. Right leg down, left leg lifts up. Get a nice tight 10-finger interlace grip. And as you pull the knee down, sometimes you'll find that one side is different than the other. I know for me, my right and left sides, I have to adjust differently. I have to pull differently. I have to realign my shoulders a little bit differently, my wrists. But do think of the whole body working together. So everything that you're doing now with your arms, hands, upper body is aiding all of your other poses, because your grip is so involved in developing the strength of your upper body, your arms back, the muscles that support your spine, but also the alignment of the vertebrae themselves. Pull down a little bit extra hard these last 5 seconds, find that muscle memory, and change. Left leg down. Both legs up. Wrap the arms around, grab the elbows. I know. Relax the feet side by side. We might go 5 minutes over. Squeeze the elbows in, pull the elbows down, relax the feet side by side. And there's an equal and opposite here. And at any time in your pose, you may do more of one and less of the other. But remember that there's always so many different parts and pieces to every single pose. Do try to find and feel that compression where you're wrapping the body around the legs and at the same time pulling the knees in and pressing the spine into the floor. There's a lot of resistance that you'll feel, and there's a lot of strength to be gained there in that compression. But also, learn how to let up a little on the grip and the compression and focus more on the pressing of the spine into the floor, because that's also an equally important part of this pose. Eventually, as your skeletal system improves, the spine will be flat to the floor. Last 5 seconds, pull in a little bit more and hold for 3, 2, and change. Arms, legs down, totally relax. And second set, right leg lifts up. Get right in and go into your maximum pose. Usually second set is a little bit shorter, but you've already been there. So you know how to work deep into your pose. And the most you make of that time is completely up to you. You can always back off if you need to take it a little easier, or you can really muscle in a little bit deeper and make it work harder for you in the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Right leg down, left leg lifts up. Get a nice tight grip and go right in. Finding that sweet spot where you're working at your max, but you're also breathing. Feeling the breath move the body, and when you tune in, you'll know you can work a little bit deeper into that pull and squeeze, compress, and then when you inhale, you'll feel how that changes your body, working with the breath, little by little, finding the movement within the stillness. Last few seconds, see if you can create a little muscle memory. The last 5 seconds of every pose is what sets up your whole rest of your practice for 3, 2, and change. Left leg down, both legs lift up, wrap the arms around. Get a good grip and then go right down to the business of you. Some days you have more tightness than others. Always learn how to work with your body without judgment. It's important, and we do that a lot in yoga. We compare ourselves or to others. And the comparisons really, they work against you. Try to just work with what you have to to the best of your ability and give yourself credit for that. For another 5. And change, arms, legs down. And we'll do a sit-up. Toes, heels touch, arms up, flex the feet. Stretch the arms over the head. Inhale and sit up. One arc, body forward, face to the legs, double exhale. Turn around, and I'm going to have you turn sideways for this. Cobra, chin out, hands palms flat beneath the shoulders, all 5 fingers together, top of the fingers in line with top of the shoulders, elbows in. Lock your legs together, one solid cobra tail. Look up, inhale and lift your upper body off the floor. Come up halfway so only the belly button is touching. And then relock the legs. Bring your toes, heels together. Think of your legs as strong support for your spine. Glutes and thighs nice and tight, stretching the legs, keeping the feet on the floor. And then lift your upper body up. Use your back strength. Come up, go up, chest up, elbows in, shoulders down, away from the ears. Lift your chest up, lengthen your whole neck. Try not to kink the neck. And now find that length and extension as you come up for 5. Use your back strength for 3, 2, change. Look to the right, left ear down, totally relax. Second set, chin forward, hands palms flat, top of the fingers in line with top of the shoulders, elbows in, look up. Lengthen first and then come up, come up, come up. And you can really, really put your mind in your body in the spine strengthening series. The more you do that, the more efficient your body starts to become. Lock your legs, feel your glutes, thighs, press your hips down, stretch your legs, lift your chest up, come up. Feel that contraction in your back muscles. Feel your back muscles lift you up, come up, go up, and hold for another 5. Strength for 3, 2, change. Look to the left, right ear down, arms down. And there's something so satisfying about working to your max and then completely surrendering to the stillness. Locust, chin forward, arms underneath the body, palms flat, baby fingers touch side by side. Wiggle the body weight forward, chest and shoulders down, chin forward. Lock the right leg and lift the right leg up. Stretch the right leg back. 45 degrees minimum. And again, so many people lift their leg way up but bend the knee. Try to straighten the leg. Make it straight and strong. Pressing your right hip bone down into the forearm. Press your chest and shoulders down. So remember, we're working the upper back here. You have to use your upper back strength to ground and align, and then stretch your toes, stretch the top of your foot, stretch your leg, lock your knee for 5, stretch it more for 3, 2, change. Right leg relax. Lock the left and lift the left leg up. Left leg lifts up 45 degrees minimum, half of 90, and you'll see her palms are flat. Now, that doesn't happen for everybody, probably for years, and that's okay, but that's what you're going for. Palms, wrist, arms, fingers flat to the floor, left hip touching the forearm, straight left leg, top of the foot stretching, thigh, glute, beautiful calf muscle. Maybe you'll get a little cramp in your foot. Press your chest and shoulders down, stretch your leg. Last 3, point your toes, 2, and change. Relax your left foot. Mouth down, shift the body weight forward. So you got to wiggle forward a little bit to bring your body weight forward onto the chest and shoulders. Palms flat, lock your legs, and now press down to lift both legs up. Get the legs up, lift up, go up, more up. Press down, shifting the body weight forward, chest down and shoulders down. Chest down and shoulders down, that's it. And see how hard that is, but now you're working your upper back. Press down to lift up, shift the body weight forward, stretch your legs, lock your legs. And don't go any deeper, just try to lock your legs for 5, stretch your legs for 3, 2, and change. Totally relax, arms out, look to the right, left ear down. You can come an inch off the floor in good alignment and working the right way and get more benefit than some people who come way high up, but they're not working correctly to get the benefits of the pose. So always remember, it's form over depth that gives you maximum benefits. Chin forward, arms under the body, palms face down. Lock your right leg and lift it up. 10 seconds. So for 10 seconds, you can commit completely to give 100%. See how her glute, thigh, calf muscle, engage, stretch the leg for 3, 2, and change. Relax, lock the left, and lift it up. And it's important to remember in 10 seconds that your right leg is relaxed and you're using your upper back and your arms to press down. Now stretch your left leg, lengthen, lengthen for 3, 2, change. Good. Mouth down, shift the body weight forward, chest down, shoulders down, lock the legs. And now press down to lift both legs up. Press down to lift both legs up. Press down, chest down, shifting the body weight forward. And now stay right here in depth, but try to lock your knees and squeeze your inner thighs, inner thighs, inner thighs, toes, heels. Yes, yes. Now chest down, shoulders down, chest down, shoulders down. Press down, lift up for 3, lock the knees for 2, and change. Totally relax. Look to your left, right ear down, arms out, totally relax. And just in case those of you who are watching couldn't tell, that is a tremendous amount of strength and power. So much strength and power just to keep those legs locked and keep that alignment and keep the body weight forward. It's so powerful, this pose. All right, let's do full locust. Chin forward, arms stretch out to the side like airplane wings, toes, heels together. Look up, inhale, and lift your arms, body, chest, legs. Everything up off the floor, only the hip bones touch. So it's a balance here. Sometimes you get the legs way up, but then the body comes down. Sometimes you get the body up and then the legs come down. Don't worry about it. Just try your best. Arms up, chest up. Stretch the whole front side of your body. See if you can open up your chest. Stretch the undersides of your armpits. Bring your shoulders down and back so you're working those muscles, muscles, muscles. Feel your total spine working to lift up, chest up, chin up. Now legs up, lock the legs. Feel your inner thighs. Stretch the legs, lock the legs, lock the legs. Last 5, lock the legs for 3, 2, and change. Beautiful. Look to the right, left ear down, totally relax. And again, make use of that total relaxation. It's not easy to lock your legs in that pose. Most people don't have the legs locked. That's why even just a few seconds the right way is very powerful practice. Second set, chin forward, arms stretch out to the side like airplane wings. Lock your legs here. Press your hips down. And now arms, body, chest, legs. Everything lift up, go up, more up, come up. And now check in. Are your legs locked? Are they really locked? There, now they're locked. And maybe they don't go up as high, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Focus on stretching the legs, stretching your spine, lifting the chest. Now feel your upper back muscles, shoulders, scapula, everything working. Feel your lower, middle, upper spine, everything working. Come up, stretch your upper body, chest open, come up, lock your legs. Last 5, press your hips down, lift up for 3, come up 2, and change. Look to your left, right ear down, totally relax. And when you work those muscles to their maximum, even just a few seconds at a time, and then release, relax, very, 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 very powerful for relieving stress, tension, anxiety, all those things that we hold in our body. Bow pulling pose, chin forward, bend the knees, reach back, grab the feet from the outside, all 5 fingers together, knees together. Look up, inhale, and start to kick. Look up and kick up, and let the kick pull your upper body off the floor, little by little, stretching your arms, shoulders back, chest forward, shoulders down and back. And then as you kick back, feel your foot hand, peeling your chest up off the floor. Now that your chest is up, you're rolling forward onto your belly by bringing the knees up more. Kick up, kick up, kick up. Now squeeze those inner thighs. Bring the knees together, knees together, knees together. Look up, look for your toes, and kick for the last 5. Look up and kick up for 3, kick up 2, change. Totally relax. Look to the right, left ear down. And relax. And again, it doesn't matter how deep your posture looks. What matters is how you feel when you're doing the work. It's not always a visual gratification that you get. You get the feeling in gratifying. When you know you worked at 100%, there's a gratifying reward. Second set, chin forward, bend the knees, reach back, grab the feet, get a good grip. And now go for it. Start to kick. Look up and kick up. Look up and kick up. Look up and kick up. Just kick, kick, kick. Don't think about it. Just kick, kick, kick. Feel your total spine backward bending against gravity. Make sure you're breathing using that 80-20 breathing, the top 20% of your lungs. Keep kicking. Look up and kick up. Knees up, thighs up. Last few seconds. Little bit of muscle memory. Kick up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. So good. Look to the left, right ear down, and relax. See, I can see how hard you're working, boy. It's giving me gratification. I can only imagine how you're feeling right now. I miss you too. I miss all of you so much. All right, put your hands on either side of you. Push yourselves up. Come to the top of your mat. We're going to have to wrap it up a little quicker. We're going to be a little bit past an hour and 15. Sorry, guys. I hope you don't mind. I know you've got so many things to do today. Exactly. Open your feet and your knees, put your hips between your heels and lower back, one elbow at a time. So show them one elbow at a time. Head touches, back of the head, shoulders, and then lowering down until your whole upper body is on the floor. And those of you who can't go all the way back, don't worry. Just stay where you can. Arms over the head, grab the elbows, look down the center of the body. And take a few breaths here. There's so much about just relaxing here and allowing the shape of the pose to work into the body. We're preparing you for the next few postures that we're going to do, but you're also relieving the postures that you just did, those spine strengthening series, working against gravity. Now you're opening up the front side and allowing your body to prepare for the backward bend, the deepest backward bend of the series. So a few more deep inhales and exhales, and see if you can find where you might be holding a little extra tension. Is it in your shoulders? Is it in your neck? Is it in your thighs? In your glutes? And as funny as it sounds sometimes to be in a weird pose and try to relax in it, it's a good practice to learn how to relax when maybe it's not comfortable or a little awkward or a little weird. And then come up, turn around, 1, 2, 3, Savasana. And toes, heels touch, arms up, flex the feet. Watch her sit up. It's one beautiful continuous arc. Sit up, face to the legs. Beautiful, double exhale. Good, turn around, let's do it again, second set. And just go right in. Arms over the head, grab the elbows, look down the center line of the body, and breathe. And Bikram talks about a perfect human bridge. And you can see where her shoulders touch the floor and her hips touch the floor. And there's that beautiful arch in the spine in between. So it's a preview, if you will, of the backward bend that's coming. You're working your thighs, you're working the joints of your knees, your ankles, calming the central nervous system, lengthening the back of your neck. If your knees come up off the floor, maybe don't go all the way back. Try to keep the knees on the floor, touching the floor. Be aware of that. It's a common mistake to look out for. All right, come on back up, turn around, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we're going to skip the next Savasana and just go right into half tortoise. Toes, heels together. Hips on the heels, arms up, palms together, thumbs crossed. And again, stretch straight up and try to keep that straight line all the way down, hips to the heels, arms, shoulders, scapula, spine stretching all the way down with control, stretching your spine until the forehead touches, chin away from the chest, baby fingers touch. And there's always a readjustment here. Will you realign? Bring the heels back together if they've separated. Bring the hips to the heels, maybe walking the hands, palms forward. Finding that true extension in the shoulders, spine, chest, head, neck. Chin away from the chest, so the back of the neck is long. And if it's possible, forehead resting on the floor. There's a pressure point there, so good. Bringing the hands, palms in prayer, and gently pressing the palms, wrists together to lengthen the fingers so only the knife edge of the baby fingers touch and your arms are actually lifted off the floor. And again, you may alternate, relaxing for a few seconds and then finding the working stretch We give you long enough in these poses that it allows you to work with your body, with your breath, allowing yourself to relax and open and be receptive. So your whole body is stretching, but you've also taken advantage of the big deep inhales and exhales, finding that relax, relax, and then lock the arms with the ears, palms together. Slowly come up to the best of your ability, the same way you went in, arms down, turn around, relax. Toes, heels touch, arms up, stretch your body, energize, and then sit up, double exhale. Get rid of it with the exhale. Turn around, let's do it again. Second set, and this one will flow into our first set of camel. So hips on the heels, and try to bring the hips to heels together. And I know most of us, they don't stay like that, but just always try. Arms up, palms together. With a straight spine, lift and lengthen, stretch your whole spine, chest, everything forward, all the way down in a straight line. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And again, don't ever worry if you're not able to execute that as gracefully as our beautiful Moy is. Some of us, most of us, plop down in the last few seconds. But again, it's the intention. It's always the trying the right way. Don't be hung up on necessarily whether or not you always nail it, but just that you try the right way, that your intention is there. Finding that deep stretch and also finding the relax, allowing yourself to relax, relax, relax. So it's an active stretching pose, but you're releasing, relaxing, restoring, re-energizing, even as you're working to find your deepest stretch. And it's that balance that you work to find always through life and yoga. A couple more deep inhales and exhales. Seeing where you can let go a little bit more. And then arms with the ears, palms together, slowly come back up, stretching all the way up. Arms down. And then walk to your knees, to the front of the mat, separate the knees, feet, knees, 6 inches. So I'm going to have you turn that way, but be right here in the nice thick part of that. All right, 6 inches apart, 8 inches, hands on the hips. Start by lifting up, chest up, push the hips forward, then drop the head back. Let the head relax, neck relax, take a breath, come back halfway. And if it's available, you can reach back and grab your heels, but stay with hands on the hips for a second first, Moy, just so people can see. Her hands are on her hips. Now lift your chest up, press your hips forward so they can really visually see that lift in the upper spine. So even working to bring the elbows a little closer together will help you get more lift in the front side. Don't feel like you always have to grab your feet. If you can, reach back, grab the feet, fingers inside, thumbs outside, get a good grip. Palm to the bottom of the foot. So walk your hands down and grip palm to the bottom of the foot, palm to the heel. Yes, now pressing the feet into the floor, lift your chest up, push your hips forward, and push the hips forward. Pull on the heels. Try to let your head, neck relax. And even though it's a bit of a strain, allow your breath to flow through you throughout the backward bend. Whenever you lose your breath, you can maybe back off a little bit. It's the beauty of being in the pose long enough to allow yourself to back off for a few seconds, work a little deeper for a few seconds, finding the maximum way that you can work your whole body and still allow yourself peace, relaxation, receptivity. Few more inhales and exhales, feeling that maximum front side body stretch, chin all the way to the toes, feeling that beautiful backward bend in your spine, lower, middle, upper spine for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up slow, turn around, 1, 2, 3, Savasana. Arms up, flex the feet, toes, heels touch. Inhale, sit up, double exhale. Get rid of it with the exhale. Turn around. Sorry, Jamie, we're going to be just a few more. Second set. Open the knees a little wider, hands on the hips. Push the hips forward, lift the chest up, drop the head, neck, relax. And then work into your backward bend. Grab the heels if it's available. Keep your hands on the hips if that's better. But find your breath right away, always returning to the rhythm of your breath and allowing your body to open with the breath, little by little, working deeper into your pose. Whether you're gripping and pulling more, whether you're relaxing and letting up a little bit. Whenever you feel your body start to tighten and contract against you, try to back off a little and see if you can get it to open and expand and relax with the breath, and then work a little bit deeper. Always adjusting according to where your body is. You can't force yourself into yoga. You have to work with your body. A few more inhales and exhales, getting that maximum front body stretch, backside compression for another 3, 2, and change. Come up, turn around, 1, 2, 3, Savasana. And then make the most of your Savasana after your backward bend. You just opened up and released so much. Allow yourself to just let it all go. And toes, heels touch, arms up, flex the feet. Inhale, sit up, double exhale, face the legs. And turn around. Let's do camel, or not camel, rabbit. Let's face that way. Back of the mat, toes, heels together. So with or without the towel, and it depends on how much you're sweating and how slippery you are, but try to get a grip, fingers inside, outside. Tuck your chin, round your spine, and go down 1 vertebra at a time. Forward to the knees, top of the head on the floor. And then lift your hips as you pull on your heels. Most of us have to get a better grip once the forehead is down. Readjust the grip, and as you pull on the heels, lift the hips up. Roll forward like you were going to do a somersault, but you won't because the pull stops you. Roll forward and pull until the arms, elbows are straight. Some of us, that may not happen. Not everybody has the same flexibility. Walking the knees forward if the forehead and the knees have separated, but then bringing the heels back together. Press the top of the feet into the floor, pull your shoulders up away from the ears, suck your belly in, and again, rounding your spine. So you're using your back strength to lift your back up towards the ceiling. So good. As you pull, roll forward and pull for 5, belly in, hips up for 3, stomach in, 2, and change. Come up slow, unrolling 1 vertebra at a time, chin up last. Beautiful. Let's do right into separate leg stretching first set. So yeah, go ahead and face the camera, right leg out, left leg in. And this is an important thing. Your left heel to the inner right thigh. There is a pressure point there. Now, if you can't do that, it's okay, but that is what you're working for. Arms up, interlace the fingers, turn to the right, tuck the chin, round the spine, and get a grip. Bend your knee if you need to get the forehead on the knee. Spine rounded. And just like standing head to knee, we're going to practice here on the floor. First, you lock the leg, flex the toes, heel forward, toes back, bending the elbows down, rounding the spine, bringing the forehead to the knee. But even if your knee is bending here, you can still work that front side compression, back side extension. Just like rabbit, round your spine up towards the ceiling. Try to bring the forehead higher on the knee. Bending the elbows down, elbows in towards the calf, wrists in, palms in. See if you can get the forehead a little bit higher. If your knee is locked, maybe even the heel comes up off the floor. Hold it at your maximum compression for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Left leg out, right leg in. Shifting to the other side. Chin to the chest, forehead to the knee. And again, bend your knee if you need to. Try to get the forehead exactly on the knee. And try to get the grip. So many of us throw the grip away in this pose. Every single time you get an opportunity to use the grip, you're helping every other posture in your poses. All 10 fingers interlaced, gripping, pulling. Arms, shoulders, spine, chest, head, neck, everything is involved. Rounding your spine up towards the ceiling. Try to get the forehead higher on the knee. Throat choked. Elbows down. Shoulders down away from the ear. And as you press the heel forward and flex the toes back, yes, you're going to get the back side of the leg stretching even if you're unable to lock the knee, you're still going to feel that stretch, the Achilles tendon stretch. Right shoulder down, distributing the body weight evenly, right knee down. Last 5 seconds, try to get the forehead a little bit higher for 3, 2, and change. Come up same way you went in, both legs out. Lie down quickly just to realign the spine. Sit back up. Double exhale. If it's available, you can grab the toes, fingers inside with your peace sign fingers. Walk the hips back, right, left. So come up, sit up straight first. So everybody, I'm going to do this one from the side too, but look at Moi's feet. Flex your feet towards your face. Now try to make your feet even as if they were pressed on the mirror. Flexing those toes back, lifting your chest up. So even if you don't pull, but you have a straight spine here and you're stretching your heels forward and stretching the backside of your legs, pressing the back of the knees down, lifting your chest, spine, head up. And as you pull, you'll feel that resistance. Now, if you're able to keep the straight alignment, bending the elbows and pulling, but lead with the chest forward. So your spine is always lengthening. Lengthening forward eventually, for those of you who are flexible enough, body down, chest down, head to the toes, finding your maximum stretch wherever you are. Again, there's always a million ways to feel your body in your yoga. Finding your maximum 360-degree back body stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Come up. Turn around. 1, 2, 3. Savasana. Well, I guess we're doing an hour and a half class instead of 15. I know Moy and I are not disappointed. Toes, heels touch, arms up, flex the feet. Inhale, sit up, double exhale, face the legs. And we'll do it real quick facing the side, so face the mirrors. Second set, and we'll run them together, arms up, turn to the right, tuck the chin, round the spine, and just go right in so they can see this side as well as the other. Not everyone's going to have your knee locked, but that's okay. Just try to get as much of the pull and push with the foot and the hands. Try and find that alignment, 2 shoulders, and then focus on the spine rounding, throat choke compression. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Good. Left leg out, right leg in, turn to the left, tuck the chin, round the spine, and you go down. And always in second set, just go right to where you're working at your max, but you can breathe comfortably. And then fine-tuning. Little by little, you'll find those little minute details that change your whole practice. Right shoulder down a little bit, round your spine, see if you can fine-tune that alignment in the last few moments, getting your maximum extension, left leg, whatever that looks like for you, and your maximum throat choke compression, spine rounded for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Both legs out. Quick sit up just to realign. Grabbing the big toes, double exhale, and then walk the hips back, showing the straight spine, straight legs, and then working into your pose. Always try to maintain that straight stretch, spine, chest, head, neck, legs as long as you can. And if you are flexible and going all the way down, even when you bring your head down, you're still pulling your shoulders back and chest forward to get that stretch in the spine. Elbows down, shoulders down, away from the ears. Even the baby toes flexing towards you for 3, 2, and change. Excellent. Come back up. And we'll face that way to do spine twist. Right leg over the left. Right hand at the base of the spine. Left arm up and over. Push the knee back. Get a grip. And now press both sits bones down. So just show them, show them like this, Moy, so that most normal people can see it. Make sure your right side butt cheek stays on the floor, and as you stretch up, lift up, and then begin the twist, your hips are aligned. If you can wrap your right arm around and grab the inner thigh, that's great, or you can use your hand as a kickstand. But focus on the press down, suck your belly in, stretch up, lift your chest, and as you twist, opening the front side, looking over the shoulder, and then with every breath, working deeper, press down, inhale, lift and lengthen, suck the belly in, turn and twist, wring it out. It's your final detox for your spine in this last twist for another 5. Look over the shoulder for 3, twist 2, and change. Other side. So good. Right knee forward, left leg up and over. And then just mirror the other side. Right arm up and over, left hand behind you. Find the alignment. And then work into your depth. Press down. Try to keep that alignment as you lift up. Belly in. Turn and twist. So drop your chin down a little bit. Yeah. And now press your left sit bone down. Maybe move your right foot out even a little bit. So you never want to sit on the heel. Lean forward a little bit to bring that left hip down. Yeah. Suck your belly in now. Lift up. And press your butt cheek down as you use your elbow against the knee for leverage to twist. That'll open your chest, getting that spinal twist just like triangle pose. Left hip down, press it down, come forward a little bit. That's it. And now wrap your arm around. See if you can maintain that center of gravity. Chin down a little bit, look over the shoulder and twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Thank you, Moy. You're such a good model. Facing the front, let's do Kapalabhati breathing. No, maybe face the side so they can see your belly. Place your hands on your knees, straighten your spine, but relax your belly. So we always suck our belly in. Right now, have a Buddha belly. Let it hang loose, yeah. And now, take a big inhale, exhale everything out. Another big inhale, and begin. Keep going, just at this pace, and I'm going to stop clapping. But you can see how her belly is moving. And the belly is what's doing the work. Her shoulders aren't shaking up and down. Her chest, her whole spine is pretty static. But the belly is doing the work. Now open your mouth a little bit more. A little bit stronger. Try to push that air out of the lungs for another 5, 4, 3, 2, change. Good. Wet your lips and swallow. It's intense. It's intense. But the idea, and of course you just try your best, is eventually you'll have that control. Let's do a quick set, second set. Nice big inhale and begin. You might not be able to do as deep a breaths, more shallow, but still try to maintain that control. The belly, 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 belly. Last few seconds, just go as fast as you can. And change. So nice. Thank you so much, Moy. Turn around, relax. Always give yourself, if you have the time, a few moments to be still and allow yourself to reap the benefits of all that hard work you just did. Thank you so much, Moy, for demonstrating. Thank you all for joining. Enjoy your practice and have a wonderful day. Namaste.
Namaste.